Assalamu alaikum. Everyone, I am Ali Hadar Meher. I am a student of Sindh University campus, Lankana. I am studying BS English Department 2K20. My roll number is 8. So, as we know that this year our examination are taking place online. So, we were told that we have to make a video and upload it on YouTube. So, for that reason, I am making this video of academic writing. I will discuss on about 4 topics of academic writing. First is that what is the reference. Second, what is understanding question. Third is what is argument, and fourth is how to write an essay. So I'm going to start my first topic, that what is reference. So reference जो होती है ना, all sorts of information used while writing our assignment project, demonstration, the amount of literature you went through, evidence of whole reading, research skills, gathering information, border and perspective and issue. So citation जो होती है, ये वर्क citation होती है, acknowledgement of other works in our assignment, important for academic writing, required by university assessed criteria. So avid pilgrims and increase the authenticity and originality of your work, gives scope for individual analysis. Thus, citation and reference have a great role to play in our assignment. If we have 10 citations in our assignment, we should have 10 references also in our assignment. If we do not have any in-text citation, we cannot have any reference in our assignment. इसके 2 टाइप्स होते हैं citation के. एक होता है डायरेक्ट कोटेशन, और इसका मतलब होता है कि if we are exactly copying from a book, journal or article, we have to put them in quotations. Second, our policy does not allow us to have more than 10% of direct quotation. और जो इसका होता है second type of quotation, वो होता है paraphrazing and writing in our language. Here we are just getting an idea from a book, journal, website and adding our analysis. Here we are supporting our argument with similar thoughts or ideas. Here we are providing our own analysis in line with someone else's ideas. इस बात को याद रखें कि जो भी पैराग्राफ होती है ना, उसको एक वर्ड्स में तलाश नहीं किया सकता है, ठीक है. तो लास्ट में रेफरेंस कैसे दिया जाए, वो है कि लास्ट नेम ऑफ ऑथर, कंपनी, वेबसाइट एंड ईयर ऑफ पब्लिकेशन. और मिसाल के तौर पे ऑथर का नाम है अली, और उसने जो कंपनी जो किताब लिखी है वो 2015 में लिखी है. और ऐसे ही बस देना पड़ेगा कि ऑथर का लास्ट नेम और वेबसाइट, ईयर, पब्लिकेशन. So if there is no date, you can put as ND. If it's a website, you have to give name of website, example education.com. If company website, please give the name of company. So that was my first topic about what is reference and citation. Now I'm moving to my second one, which is what is argument. So an academic argument is our stance, our claim or our take on our topic. This stance, claim or take in our contribution to the current conversation and our topic, and provides readers with a position, perspective, and or point of view on our topic. An academic argument is also based in the personal research, what we often call evidence-based. This means we must support our arguments with finding from source which we read. An academic argument is not a fight, a battle, or a negative conversion. An academic argument is also not emotional nor focused on one person's opinion. Academic arguments overview. Although reflection and summary play a role in academic writing, our papers need to be founded in analysis and critic learning to support a strong argument in what we read can help you become a better and construction your own argument. When you write the following sub-page will help you learn how to understand and develop a strong argument in a paper and move beyond basic summary. So this was my second topic, what's argument. Now I'm moving on my third topic, how to understand a question. So when we see a question, we have to clear concept that what is a question about. मतलब कि ये क्वेश्चन क्या है और वो हमसे क्या मांग रहा है. तो we have to 3 steps to identify the question. First is that identify the subject. What is the question about? What is the topic we are being asked to write about? And what is the principal issue or a concept? Or identify the instruction. What are the keywords that indicate the approach answer should take? What are the key verbs? Identify other significant words. Identify significant words means कौन से वर्ड्स वो पूछे जाते हैं जो होते हैं कि डिस्क्राइब करें या जस्टिफाई करें या डिस्कस करें. So what other words alter the meaning? What is the scope of the question? And why the ranging of restricted in a specific way? What am I being asked to do? In most questions, there will be a keyword which guide us towards the required approach in order to successfully answer the question. We will need to highlight and interpret these keywords, targeting our writing accordingly. Most questions start with WH, for example, what, why, who, where, whose, whom, when, which. And also we ask questions with how far, how long, how many, how much, how old, or many other. So this was my third topic, and now I'm moving on my last one, how to write an essay. So essay लिखने के लिए पहले हमें 3 चीज़ें होती है कि फर्स्ट ये होती है कि उसका इंट्रोडक्शन, सेकंड ये होती है कि बॉडी लैंग्वेज, और थर्ड में होता है कंक्लूजन. इंट्रोडक्शन मीन्स दैट anything we have to give about their introduction. For example, we are writing essay on Allama Iqbal. So we first give an introduction of Allama Iqbal, when he born, where was he born, or what is full name, what is father name, what is his brother's name or sister name, or many other. So it's a introduction, and after completing introduction we go to and body language. Body language में हम ये देते हैं कि वो उसके जो मेन चीज़ें हैं पॉलिटिक्स में हैं या और हायर एजुकेशन में हैं, तो वो हम देते हैं कि वो हायर एजुकेशन कहाँ पे पढ़ा और कौन से मुल्क गया था, वहाँ पर उसने कौन सी डिग्री की, तो हम ये बॉडी लैंग्वेज में देते हैं. اور باڈی لینگویج میں یہ بھی دے سکتے ہیں کہ اس نے کب شادی کی, کس کے ساتھ شادی کی, اور اس نے پولیٹکس میں کون سی پارٹی جوائن کی, وہ کیا تھا, اس کا شعبہ کیا تھا, یہ ہم باڈی لینگویج میں دیتے ہیں. اور لاسٹ میں جو ہمارا ہوتا ہے وہ کنکلوژن ہوتا ہے. کنکلوژن میں ہم یہ دیتے ہیں کہ بھائی اس کے لیے ایسے کو ختم کرنا ہو, جیسے کہ آپ ایک اچھے انداز میں ختم کرنا چاہیے, اچھے ورڈز میں ختم کرنا چاہیے. کہ علامہ اقبال ایک بہترین شاعر تھا, وہ اس نے بہترین شاعری کی, اس نے ہم کو پاکستان کے لیے اکسایا, اس نے پاکستان بنانے میں اس نے پاکستان کا جو پہلے تصویر دیا وہ اس نے دیا. تو کنکلوژن میں ہم اس کو دعا دے سکتے ہیں, اس کے لیے اچھے ورڈ استعمال کر سکتے ہیں. مثال کے طور اللہ ان کو جنت الفردوس میں جگہ دے, اللہ اس کو خوش رکھے, اللہ پاک اس کو ایسے ہی بس جو ہوتا ہے. تو کنکلوژن میں ہم یہی کہہ سکتے ہیں کہ he was a great, he was brilliant, he was super. So this is conclusion. So that was my fourth topic, and alhamdulillah I have completed my video presentation. So thank you very much, and I'm very thankful to all of you, and thank you Sir Zishan. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, bye.